Sam Roberts at Gorlington Road on a Thursday night. I've managed to catch up again with Nick Walsh, who's just probably heading out to some training. Nick, let's talk about last weekend before we talk about this weekend. Last weekend, as far as I was concerned, from purely private point of view, was probably one of the proudest moments I've had as a Blues supporter. It must have been a really, really quite wonderful occasion to be involved in.
Yeah, certainly that. I think it's one of the best games I've ever been involved in with player or coach or whatever. And you know, it's weird as you turn into coaching, you sort of you worry more about it. It's not that you don't care more, but you know, as a player, but you worry about it more. It sits with you every day, and at least as a player, at times you can get away from it and leave it up to the coaches or whatever. And yeah, it was an unbelievably proud day. I mean, the way the boys applied themselves on sort of national TV and in front of a big crowd and against a very good side, the guys are just unbelievable. And yeah, it was a weird feeling after the game because it was gutting, but also I had that real sort of warm, sort of quite, I suppose I was happy because we had played so well and done ourselves unbelievably proud and should have won the game.
Looking at it and from an outsider, it seemed all fast and furious. Have you had a chance to sit down with the boys and go through it? And how are they? I mean, they must be, as standing 10 feet tall at the moment with that performance. Yeah,
definitely they are. I think they are, and they deservedly they should be standing that high. But on Tuesday we said, right, we've got to knock it on the head because we can't be patting ourselves on the back this week because we have a seriously hard game on Saturday and probably an even harder game. So, if we are thinking with the bee's knees and everything, and we cruise into this game, we'll lose. Simple as that. And so we've sort of banned. Well, we tried to ban all talk of it from Tuesday, and we're not allowed to pat each other on the back anymore. So get on with it, and we've got to focus on Saturday.
As good as Saturday was, it owed a lot to the fact that the pressure was very much on Worcester, and we exerted the pressure on them, and they coughed up a lot of ball. This weekend, almost, there's an element of it, the danger being the other way. The pressure is certainly on us because we are the form side at the moment, and arguably, if you look at all the tables, we're the better side going into this affair.
Well, I think on our day, potentially we're the better side, but, Bristol have played a fantastic game against Pontypridd away, which is an unbelievable result, really. And and you look down the Bristol team sheet, they've got a fantastic team. They've got Premiership experience, they've got old heads, they've got young, exciting talent, and they're at home. So, there's a lot in their favour. Yes, you could say, we're potentially the form team because of, obviously, last weekend, but I think last weekend has put pressure on us because people will be thinking, Bradford are just going to rock up and win. But we know that's not the case. Bristol will certainly be thinking that's not the case. It's we as coaches this week have a massive job to try and get a similar performance out of the lads. And, we don't want to be sort of half-hearted through the game because we just think it's going to happen. It's just, if that is the case, I can tell you we'll lose now because Bristol, are still a very good side. I don't understand how they've, why. I know they had some problems initially and new players in, but I said that, I think they should have, done better this year because they've got a lot of very, very good players.
It's a cup final. How much does it mean to you as coaching staff? Because I think the last time we won a cup, none of you were about. So this kind of means a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, the British and Irish Cup for us this year suited us a bit more this year because we had 3 home games and 2 away, and so we sort of sat down, and Mike and I and the other coaches, and thought, let's go for this. Last year, I think we lost to Ulster away early, so it sort of put us on the back foot. And but this year, we started off well and we got some good wins, and we thought, well, let's give this a go. And you want to get into a cup final. A cup final is such an awesome experience, and and you want to win a trophy. I mean, if we could come away with a trophy on Saturday, having got second in the league and pushed Worcester on TV, Christ, it'd been an unbelievable season. It's a damn good season anyway, getting to the final. But you want to win something because you could look back at this season and say, we won a trophy, which is amazing. Well, we hopefully will have won a trophy without getting presumptuous.
There's a fair few people travelling down as well, I understand. It's going to be a very, very nice occasion to be a Bedford supporter. It means a lot, doesn't it, to have a few fans in the stand?
Yeah, look, our support is always amazing, and we're so lucky with the support here. But the amount of of the fans that travel away is phenomenal, and the support we had at the weekend was fantastic. And you know, I know and I hope we did do them proud, and everybody's pleased with the way, you know, our season's gone, and obviously Sunday especially. Again, it's not just for us. This game at the weekend is not just for us as players and coaches, etc. It's for the whole of the town, and the fans that week in, week out pay the money, get on the bus, come and support us. And we're desperate to do it for them as well. We want them to being able to sort of walk away from Bristol proud and smiling and having a drink and celebrating a win, you know. But you know, we'll be giving everything. So the result will take care of itself if we just do everything we can.
Good luck, Walshy.
All
Good
right,
luck this
thanks,
weekend.
mate. Cheers, mate. Thanks.